We're up on Lake of the Woods today on the border of Minnesota and Canada. All right, we're on the ice road now, and as you can see, we're right in the middle of the bay here. And here's the ice road. When driving on the ice road, we drive with our seatbelts off just in case we need to exit the vehicle quickly. The ice is at least 20 inches thick here, so we know it's generally safe. These are all fish houses. Many of them are rentals, and some people tow in their fish house just like us. All right, we just made it to our spot, and we're about to set up the fish house and get it all warmed up so the kids can come in. Turning the heat on is as easy as flicking a button. So what makes this a fish house and not a regular RV? There are holes on the floor for ice fishing. We're gonna use the auger to drill the ice hole so that we can fish from the comfort of our fish house. So we were just setting up our ice holes in the fish house, and this guy decided to slam our bait and caught one right off the bat here at Lake of the Woods. First fish of the day. I'm gonna let him go in his eyeballs. From 30 feet under. Send him back down. Let's catch some more minnows. For bait, we're fishing with fathead minnows as well as small sucker minnows. Right now, I'm setting up tip-ups outside, which is one method of ice fishing. There's a reel mechanism attached to the flag. When a fish takes the bait, a flag goes up, signaling there may be a fish on the line. We then use our hands to set the hook and hand line the fish. And you'll never believe what happened next. You'll notice I'm not wearing gloves or any winter gear. That's because I ran out of our very warm fish house as soon as I saw the flag go up in hopes of not losing the fish. I like being able to feel the tension of the line on my hand as well. As you can see and hear, the fish runs several times, so I loosen my hands to let it swim off instead of risking the line breaking or the hook getting unhooked. It's not getting tired. Oh no, still have it. Still have it. Oh, I lost it. Oh, there he is. After several runs and tiring out the fish, I was able to get the fish's head through the ice hole. Oh my god! And to my surprise, it was a 42-inch northern pike. This is such a big pike! I technically could have kept this fish since Lake of the Woods fishing regulations say I can keep one northern pike over 40 inches. But by releasing big fish like this, it helps the fish population by allowing big healthy fish to continue reproducing and hopefully allows other anglers to catch this beautiful fish. There he goes. So one tool that I cannot live without when we're ice fishing is the fish finder. So it's a radial depth finder and uses sonar technology to figure out if there are fish underneath you. So when there's no blip on the screen, it means that there's no fish underneath me. So I might be jigging more casually, and when there is a blip that appears near my jig, then I'll start jigging a little bit more intentionally to try to lure that fish in. Got one. Tiny perch. Teeny little walleye. Setting the drag on your reel is also an important factor for catching fish. If you set the drag too lightly, the fish will be able to pull the line out and you won't be able to set your hook. If you set your drag too tightly, there is a chance that the fish will snap your line, which is not what you want. If you set your drag right at the right spot, where there's just enough drag to let the fish take the line if it needs to, and you're still able to set the hook, that's when you can effectively catch your fish. Now, you may have heard of some fish tails where people are catching 20-pound fish on 5-pound line. Well, if you set your drag correctly, you very well can do that. To take a break from fishing, we play outside. What are you building?
A fort.
Wow, looks cool. The kids also like to play with trucks. They enjoy coloring and drawing. One of the things that Harlan really likes to do is make forts out of Junie's pack and play. Great little way of keeping everyone in their own area. And Junie, she's reading a book with Dad.
Catch one fish now.
What kind?
A perch.
Ooh, nice.
A really big perch.
Wow, that's awesome.
Like this long.
Whoa, spoken like a true fisherman. Our other favorite thing about the fish house is that all four of us can ice camp in here overnight, right, Junie?
Yeah.
And we have jackknife beds and bunks below, and even the pack and play fits. Good morning. Where's Junie? There she is. Good morning. We've been catching saugers all morning about this size, kind of small, but some of them have been worth keeping for eating. And I've been using this pink jig. Pancakes. Alright, so I was just making some breakfast and the breakfast bell just went off, the rattle reel, and we caught a walleye, our first walleye of this trip so far. We can keep this one actually, this is a great eating size. Alright, breakfast is served in the fish house. We have some French press coffee, which is the easiest coffee to make when you're ice camping. And we got some sausage and pancakes. And waiting for the rattle reels to go off.
We're gonna have fish tomorrow.
We're gonna eat some fish tonight. One of the best parts about ice fishing are the sunsets. There's not much on the horizon, so on a clear day, you get the best sunsets. And now it's time to fillet and make some fish fry. We caught our limit of walleye and sauger today. Alright, so just as we were about to eat dinner, my rod tip went down and I reeled up this big guy. Check that out, that is a true jumbo perch. Finally, some fish fry. Thanks for coming along with us on our ice fishing trip.